This guy is... There's actually no way to flank as far as I can tell. Ganymede, you are gonna do this thing called... Sit the rest of this one out, buddy. They're gonna eventually just kill Midas if they hit him enough times through his armor. And we can't hit them back. Can you actually make it up there? That would be great. I'm gonna chase this dude down with Desiree. Ugh. You barely grazed him. 10% and I can't move or else he hits me. He's in the... This is the perfect spot. Cannot be flanked. We can only go here. And wait for him to get tired, which he doesn't because he's cheating. Cheating AI. Alright, well I'm gonna move to free... Actually, Lime Dojo may just... I don't know. No, I should have stayed there. Uh-oh. We're good. We may not be good with Midas the Lone Wolf. This is costing me an exorbitant fee. Hang on, we gotta wait. I kind of know vaguely what I want to do, though. It's called just surround him with Desiree. And maybe that'll be enough. Come on, dude! It's been so many times in a row, dude. Shield wall, don't let this nerd with rocks hit you, okay? Now, I can go up here without getting hit and then be ready to attack him next turn, and we get the surrounded perk. I don't know where you're going, dude. Alright, Acid Snow, I'm sorry to sacrifice your life like this. But this is why I had to do it. I have to surround this guy and let Lime Dojo come in. We gave him a severe concussion. Now just poke him. Poke him! All hands on deck. Kill this guy! Thank you. Headshot him with a 34% chance. I don't even look at the numbers. You know why? Because I didn't need to. I didn't even need to look at him. Because I knew I was gonna hit. Let's be done with this place. Get out of here. Go. I'm not even gonna chase you down. That was kind of infuriating. I can't believe this is the same match where Skizzle died immediately. But also, I can't say I'm surprised, Skizzle. You were kind of just consuming my medicine and giving me nothing in return. 65, leather nomad robe. Hey, we got a woodcutter axe. That's useful. 2 tools. Wow, how generous. I don't even know why I fought these guys. Where am I going right now? Weren't we heading west? Oh, I ran away from them. Chat, it's almost day 20. That means we're not dead. And I haven't had to save scum since the beginning of this game. I told you from that point on I was taking every single possible consideration and caution. Okay, Gamer Deathbot is here. You make a good point, Gamer Deathbot. I did already eat. Midas has already eaten. Probably should just drink some more water. Okay, well, I mean, things are still a little dire. In as much as we are low on all supplies. We need to go, we honestly just need to go north. Luckily, we have a bunch of really cheap units. We have enough food for 3 days. That's enough to get us back to Holmwick. So let's go there. Can you trade with trading caravans? I don't think so. Oof. Now that is too spooky for me. The company comes across a small boy who has climbed up a tree and out to the edge of a branch. He's reaching for a ball that's gotten stuck on the roof of his home. There's not a parent in sight to help him. When he sees you, he asks if you can help get the ball. Seems simple enough. You send Midas the lone wolf to try and retrieve the ball. He climbs the tree and jumps across a branch to land atop the roof. Mission complete, he tosses the ball to the kid. Unfortunately, though, the boy lets go of the tree branch to try and catch it. He slips off the branch, falls a good 15 feet to the earth. The wallop of his landing has the whole company cringing. When you check on him, he isn't moving, and his back has taken a new shape. Giso yells at the idiot standing in shock on the roof. What the hell were you thinking, man? Holy shit, man! The mercenary climbs down off the roof. He looks at the kid and then nervously looks around. Well, he got the ball. Let's get the hell out of here. Our work here is done. Midas the lone wolf gets disgruntled. Okay. Well, that seemed like a big waste of time. By the way, thank you, Regiment, for handling these pesky nomads. Such a long walk. We're gonna go to the brink. We've only got provisions for like 2 days because we had to turn around and run from the nomads. We got enough money for 10 days, so we can afford to buy some cheap rice. We need to take an easy baby mission, get some, I can sell some goods here, and then we can buy medical supplies. Medical supplies are what's currently holding us back. And tools. It's been really tough breaking even economically right now, even with only 7 people. We've just been constantly keeping our head above water. There's a mission. Oh, what do you want? Horrible beasts are afoot, sellsword. I need you to go after them. I'll pay you 280 crowns when the job is done. This seems like a bad deal. $290. But I also kind of have no choice. Good news is I can afford medicine here, but only just, and then we don't have enough food. I gotta sell some of this stuff. Oh, it feels bad. I have to buy medicine. Literally have to. It's mandatory. I have to buy rice. Okay, we have 14 gold. All I need to do is pay 33 crowns a day. What are we ditching? I'm ditching both the southern maces. Ditching the default mace. I'm ditching the hatchet, I guess, even though it's still fine. I just need money. I gotta part ways, dude. What do I do? I don't need this many leather head wraps. It's still nice to have them because we're going through recruits so fast. The Adarga shields are nice. Saipar probably should be sold just because of that fatigue, but someone might use it. But 18 fatigue is 18. Who's the fatigue god? Did they die? I think it was Lazy Beast. They still got 90 even with a flail. pretty happy with that, though. I'm scared to part with anything else. The most valuable we have are the scythe and the scimitar. They also just so happen to be good weapons, but like decent weapons at least. The scimitar is better than the scythe. The scythe is just 4 fatigue, which is awesome. Like it's like a short sword side grade. More minimum damage, less armor efficacy. I'm gonna get rid of the scythe. All right, we got enough money for 4 days. We got enough food for 3. We got a mission. We just bought meds. We have no tools. But at least we can heal. This is the sub sound. This is the sub sound. You know what else it is? A problem for future Etalyx. It's been 12 hours, shocker. It's time to go. Murbros, live to fight another day, which is the best we could hope for after the travesty that was hedge fund management and the glimmer of hope, both who died in the cradle. So, it's nice to actually have a save that's worth trying to continue. Sorry, chat, I ruined it! Thank you, Shocker, for 13 months, who says, good morning, Etal Wave, Beachside Coop for the double gift set to Cecilia, and Skizzle, and thanks everybody else for the support. We had a good stream today. Thanks everybody who came out for the sponsored bit at the beginning. John Wick Hex was a really fun time, and Battle Brothers came around. I'm glad that I put up with it, because it was rough. If you weren't here, on day 2, I fought a single Naxxerer, who's kind of like a weird creature of the night. Apparently, they had already feasted on a peasant and had become engorged, and were able to devour my lone wolf in a single gulp. They looked past both of my 2 grunts, whom they slaughtered mercilessly, then turned to the main character and ate him in a single gulp without even damaging his armor, instantly ending the run on day 2. So we got off to a bit of a rough start. Hey, did you notice Asha gave 20 subs during the sponsor segment? I did. I believe we talked about that, actually, but if Asha's still out there, thank you for your generosity. Bakerful also gifted 20 gift subs. Thanks, Asha and Bakerful, and all the beautiful subs in between. I appreciate you. Go figure, hedge fund's not working out. But yeah, we'll continue this. Battle Brothers is turning into that game that we kind of play after other games. It's not always going to be like that, but I am becoming a battle boy. It's just, I don't know. It's very addicting. You guys seem to like it. You voted for it. So I have no choice but to trust your judgment. Hopefully I did you justice, and I hope VOD watchers out there actually appreciate that we did not end on a sad, heartbreaking string of defeats this time. There actually is a glimmer of hope the next time we pick up Battle Brothers. Maybe we die instantly in the next battle because of supply issues, but at least it wasn't, like, pitiful. You know, like, this run was not pitiful. There was the one, like, failed battle that I tried to win really early on and got salty about, but other than that, it's been actually very great. The tough battles is the most interesting, to be honest. Desiree, you're still alive to whip another day. Battle Brothers is amazing. I'm glad you like it, Madral. I'm glad that this has been such a hit on the channel. I think a lot of people have been getting into it after the fall Steam sale because we were playing it pretty heavily during that. And we'll definitely play some more because it's just very addicting. It gets its claws in you. And so it has done. All right, chat. Are you guys ready for a sleepy morning? 4:10. Actually, nobody is live. Never mind. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I guess I gotta follow more people. I opened my follow list. All right, well, I'll send you to the void. This is a very odd hour for me to end my stream. Oh yeah, Dano is live. You're right, Syntax. However, he's doing 4-player multiplayer. And I like raiding a little bit more when it's kind of like them, so they can give you a little bit more personal time and actually introduce themselves, and you know what I'm saying? But Dano's a good guy. I'll give him a shout at least.
This is the sub sound.
We rated him very recently too. But definitely worth a follow. For now, to the void. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm actually planning on streaming later today. We'll see how that goes. I'm planning on it. Well, it won't be early, that's for sure. So we'll hopefully check out either Per Aspera, or I've got another game that I want to do. I don't have anything to do because I can't hang out with, like, my days off. I can't even hang out with Jerma right now because he's ill. So it's me and Midas. And I don't have a TV yet, so I got you guys. And you guys were a lot of fun today. So thank you for being good sports through Ad Week. I know that we did a bunch of sponsor streams, but I had a lot of fun during each of them. We did Empire of Sin. We did Warhammer. I would like to play some more Total War Warhammer. I just think that's those are both fun games. Empire of Sin's a little rough around the edges, sure. It has a nice foundation, and I think DLC and some patches are going to go a long way for it, honestly. So maybe we'll check back in on it after it's had some kind of tender, loving care. And John Wick Hex was a lot of fun. Got one more maybe ad stream this month. I think you guys will actually really like it. We'll see if it goes through. Also a new game we haven't played before. That's the other good thing about the sponsor streams. It is like, it's nice to play new stuff as well. And get away from just doing Battle Brothers every single day. We're better than some stupid TV. Thanks to Takiri. If you have a stream today, I hope it's a good one. We had so many fun people hanging out with us tonight. It's impossible to shout at everybody. Simcopter, Tutti Kiri, Archplay stuff. Splattercat, of course, is a Battle Brothers aficionado and fellow addict. I think we actually got all of you who were here. If I missed you and you're hanging out and you're one of my streamer friends and acquaintances too, I didn't skip you on purpose.
Or maybe I did.
The only people I skip on purpose are my mods. Typically. Double really from Grugan. Oh, fun times though. I'm glad we didn't end on a loss. The last stream really broke my heart. I had to take a week off of Battle Brothers. If you weren't here, we spent 12 hours in a row. Like today, except it was all Battle Brothers. And it was Day 14 loss on Bean Bag Toss Champions. Day 6. By the way, you can reload saves until you're comfortable, but a lot of times you just, like for me at least, something so egregious happens that it's like, it's over. Or you can't find enough jobs or whatever. Brawn Care Company lost on Day 6. Mod Gladiators lost on Day 3. Ouroboros lost on Day 19. That was 4 separate campaign losses in a single day. And they were not games that I wanted to save scum. Though some of them were definitely salvageable. I think specifically Beanbag Toss Champions was salvageable. Or was it Brawn Care? Who was the lone wolf? Wait, we're on Day 19. No, we're on Day 21. We're actually past all those. And we ended with a hopeful nugget for future Etal to be able to... I didn't leave him with much, but we'll see what he can do. But yeah, we got some good stuff to check out this weekend. We're definitely not doing a 12-hour stream later today. I'm going to go to sleep within the next 2 hours. I'll probably wake up at 2 and probably start streaming like 4:30 earliest, 4:30 to 5 p.m. PT. Till next time. Check out some more new games. It has been a lot of fun playing a bunch of new stuff. I don't know when we should get back to Total War Warhammer 2 though. I really do want to like do a full campaign. I want to do it. It's too much good stuff. I also got a bunch more to get ready for. We've got, dude, Cyberpunk. Is that even allowed to release at this point? Cyberpunk comes out in 5 days. I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I just gonna join this? I mean, I'm gonna buy it. So I may as well stream it to the 10% of my audience that is okay with watching it because they don't want spoilers. But I just want to play it. Imagine getting sponsored to play Cyberpunk. They don't even need to. Well, like, do you even think they'll sponsor anybody? How is it not gonna be the top-selling game with this amount of hype? Unless we just live in a bubble and, like, gamers and the people that pay attention to, like, when Cyberpunk is delayed isn't representative of gamers at large. I don't know. But as far as just, like, core gamer crew goes, I think that's the most anticipated game. To the point where I think it has achieved beyond No Man's Sky levels of anticipation. I didn't think it was possible, but I've finally seen it. I just want a fun RPG where I can make interesting choices and meet funny, cool characters. That's kind of all I want out of it. And I think that's what I'm gonna get at the bare minimum. Like, let me put it this way, the year, I know it's been like 7 years, so this is not a good comparison, but Deus Ex Mankind Divided was like my game of the year when it came out, and a lot of people were like, this game kind of sucks. So it's got, what I'm saying is Cyberpunk has to at least be better than Deus Ex Mankind Divided. In that case, I'll like it, and that's enough for me. I'm sure that there will be a bunch of counterculture people who are, like, adamantly opposed to it. Because we've got, like, I feel like more so than ever before, at least in the last couple years. I'm one of them. That's how I can speak from experience. There's a lot more kind of just, like, against the grain because something's popular. I understand. I understand the aversion to Fortnite. That's the first game that comes to mind. Like, if I turned on my stream tomorrow and it was Fortnite, oh god. Someone would have to come save us, because that would be, I can't imagine a more miserable chat experience and just, like, stream experience. "24-hour Fortnite stream. Basically confirmed." I hope chat makes Etal make decisions no sane person would choose so we can see those outcomes. I actually have a stream I want to do. I don't know if we'll get time this month. Maybe once post new release hype dies down. That is exactly what you're saying, but with a different. It's not even a twist. It's just going to be us doing a game, and by us I mean you. But I'm not going to spoil it now. Let's just say I'm going to give chat the power. And that's all I'll say. Smudgeon, thank you for the in-stream sub for 31 months. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the prime, and good night. I'm going to go, I guess, just eat some snacks, because I kind of already ate some pizza, but I'm already hungry again, because that was 5 hours ago. And, hit the hay. Thanks for hanging out for the two-parter stream. Welcome back to Yup Time. And I'll see you guys again in like 12 to 13 hours. It might be a late start, but this is a late finish. Thanks for understanding. We'll see you then. Now go to the void. Before I change my mind, every single outro song at once will send you into the nether. Embrace the void.